Hi guys, this is Cindy with Pups and Crochet, and I am back with a movie number 63. Now, 63 is like a two-parter, but I only did one square for it. Okay, in part one, what it's called is Urban Legend. I give this one about a 6 on the scare meter. There are a couple jumps, but it's good. But in the original one, if you remember way back in the 80s, they had a girl with the springy curly brown hair, and she was just the cutest thing, and she did the Noxzema commercials. She had those bouncy curls that are just adorable. And she did the Noxzema commercials before she started doing movies. That was her commercial. So every time somebody's seen her, they're like, it's Noxzema girl. So she makes fun of it in a couple of her movies. She goes, I am not the Noxzema girl, but she is. So I made a little bottle of Noxzema, and then I put a lid, like standing on the top. I was going to make it one whole piece, but then you couldn't really see the lid, so I just did it. And it had the white label, said Noxzema. And this is my square. So I just did that because she's the Noxzema girl. So what it is they're going through urban legends. And now the first one was, I think, better than the second one. But this one's called Urban Legend Final Cut. That's part 2. Part 1 is with the Noxzema girl. And she's in college. They're with her friends. And she's doing, you know, back and forth. All of a sudden people start dying at the college and they don't know why. And she, you know, they don't know what's going on. Well, it turns out that one of the urban legends was you sit in the car and you drive without your lights on. And the first one that flips their lights to tell you, hey, your lights are off, they follow them. Well, they took it a little too far and the guy crashed and died. So it goes on and on and on. And it turns out that that was her fiance that died. So she was killing everybody. Then it goes into part 2, which is Urban Legend Final Cut. Okay, so this one is with a professor. And he is a professor of urban legends and movies. He's telling these kids about it. He's telling them everything. And then he has them that they have to do a report. You know, like a screenplay type thing. So they have to have it turned in. Well, the one kid that was really good at it got a C-. So there was no way he was going to get they were giving away a little reward, award thing if you got picked from your school, and it's a really big deal. So he's out of it now because he got a C-. And he's like, I don't know how. So as she's going through and she goes to the professor and said she'd like to do a movie about urban legends and do films on it, you know, showing each one. And the professor's like, that's a great idea. Yeah. And Freddy Krueger's in it. He plays one of the professors, which he's still scary. Even without the knives and the mask, he still makes me scared. And so this girl starts doing it. Well, as she's doing each urban legend, somebody's dying. Somebody's dying. This one died here. This one died here. And it was all going with the legends. So it was I'd give it a 5.5 on the Cindy's Spook Factor. Yes. But it was a very good movie. I'm not going to tell you the end. Just that the professor is crazy. No matter what. He's still crazy. Okay, so I told you about those 2 movies. And then I'm going to tell you about this one. Now that was number 63 for Urban Legends and Urban Legend Final Cut. That was 63. Now 64 is Cold Creek Manor. Dennis Quaid, Sharon Stone, they buy a house in the country. They have their kid with them. They're living in this house. They just bought it. They bought it as is. The person that owned it had died. And the family member had put it up for sale. So they bought it. They want it out of the city. They buy it. And they go there. And they're like, wow, all this stuff is left in here. Everything was still in there from the previous owner. Well, the one guy, comes up and says, well, I'm wondering if you need a handyman, because I seen you bought this place and I know it leads a lot of upkeeps and things like that. I just got out of jail and I need a job and was wondering if you could help me. So, of course, you know, Sharon Stone hires them to do repairs and everything. And he's just really creepy. You know, he starts fighting with Dennis Quaid. He's over at the pool with the girls are in the pool. And he's up on the wife. And the husband walks over and goes, you know, you're overstepping here. If there's something in the house that you want because this was your grandfather's house or used to be your house, that's fine. We'll walk in, you get what you want, and leave. Don't come back here. You're not working here anymore. So he kicks him out. And they kept talking about the Devil's Hole. Now, the kids, when they first moved in, had gone through the woods that were right by it. And they moved the dirt, and they had a little plaque that said Devil's Hole. And then they got called home, so they didn't check anymore about it. And then, so he throws this guy out. Now, you know something is going to be going on. So I made my square. And this is the devil hole. I made him little horns. That's devil hole. And why? Because it's hot. The devil is hot. And this is the dirt around the hole. Okay? So that goes into my bag of squares. And it's a very good movie. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's not super scary, but it does have a lot of spooks. So it's pretty cool. Now, I get to open... What am I on? I think I'm on number 17 of my swap with Neva. These are for Neva at Manic Bomb Amusing. It's her 100 Days of Halloween. I'm going to end up going into November because I'm behind, but I'm trying to get as many done as I can. So this is to lead up to her Podiversary, which is on Halloween. And then we also did a swap. 31 days of swap. And right now, I'm on number 17, and I got to catch up on what she's on. But I'm on number 17. So, sorry for the crinkle, but I have to open it because if I open it early, I'm going to peek. So... Oh my God. I look, he's got googly eyes. She put a pumpkin on his stuff. Oh my God, Neva. You are killing me. That is the funniest thing ever. It's Pumpkinhead like me. She made me the pumpkin hat. And she made a female Pumpkinhead. This is so funny. You wait till next year. You wait. Oh my gosh. This is the funniest thing ever. It's Pumpkinhead with wiggly eyes. Wiggly eyes. And she gets her in my favorite color dress, yellow. Oh my God. This is so funny. I love how you made the little marks around her face too. It's a fucking head Barbie. Okay. You win. You win. You win. That was adorable. Okay. I get it now what the swaps are supposed to be. You win. You win. Okay, guys. Hugs and puppy kisses. First, if you need them, and please remember, adopt, don't shop. There are too many babies out there that need a home. I will be back with some more movies for you. Bye, guys.